A gentle breeze has arrived and is whispering that change is on the horizon. The mornings are cool, but the days are bright. The apple trees are in full bloom. In the wind they dance elegantly. I love this time of year. Hello Wonder Weavers, I hope you are having a beautiful week wherever you are in the world. This week I have ventured indoors and I started renovating the interior of the dollhouse. I've taken some time to first of all think about how I would like each room to look, and I have found some beautiful books to inspire me. It just so happens last week I came across this brilliant book, Edwardian era miniatures in 1:12 scale. It's just inspiring me so much. I actually feel like, so I was really nervous about the idea of working with wood, but Jane Harrop's book is actually making me feel more confident. So I'm curious, Wonder Weavers, do you make your own furniture? And if you do, I'd love to hear from you below. And also, have you used this book and what do you think about it if you have? Or perhaps you know of another great book that you could recommend to us. So in addition to looking at historical sources, I've also been rereading and looking through classic children's books. This is my copy of Anne of Green Gables. This is actually a family heirloom. This was my grandmother's. She would have received this as a gift from her father, my great-grandfather, when she was around 8 or 9, so it's about 90 years old. And yeah, this book is so precious to me. In addition to looking through Anne of Green Gables, I remembered that I have this beautiful book, which is the Anne of Green Gables Treasury. I actually won this as a school prize when I was about 12. It was awarded to me for citizenship. I used to help the librarian contact books. And it was actually the librarian who introduced me to L.M.Montgomery. But this treasury is a portal into Anne's world. There is invaluable information about Prince Edward Island, about Green Gables, and wonderful art and craft activities, including how to have a tea party like Anne, something that I definitely want to try. Following L.M.Montgomery's descriptions, the illustrators of the treasury created an aerial view or plan of Green Gables. And when I looked over the plan of the house, I was so inspired to create a plan for my dollhouse. So I share a little bit of my process in this video. To create my floor plan, I measure all of the rooms of the house and then draw them to scale in my journal. This is just a draft floor plan. It's an opportunity to play with the interior spaces and get a feel for what furniture might fit within them and how I might arrange them. Once I finish sketching all 3 floors of the house, I then transfer the floor plan to watercolor paper, and then with a water-resistant black pen, I go over my lines. During the sketching process, I decide that I will try and lay wooden floorboards. At this stage, I'm still pondering colour schemes and the overall mood that I want to invoke in each room. So for this draft plan, I'm drawing inspiration from Victorian architectural plans, and I have chosen a more vintage colour scheme. So Wonder Weavers, I have been thinking about what I would like to do in each room, and starting from the bottom, decided that the larger room will be the kitchen and the dining area, inspired by the floor plan of Green Gables. And in this nook, I am thinking about creating a pantry. On the second level, my thoughts are I'm going to create a parlour. So I would like to have a piano somewhere in the house, so I'm thinking that this might be the perfect room. And here in the nook, in between the staircases, I'm thinking about creating a little secret library. Finally, at the top, on the third level, I'm thinking that this will be the bedroom, and I'm still pondering what to do with this. I have a feeling that this little space here, this room, is the water closet, or the loo as we call it in Australia. But yeah, still pondering. Next stage will be ripping wallpaper off the walls and say goodbye to bananas and pajamas, and I'm going to repaint the walls so that I can have a nice clean canvas to work with. Let's get started. I start by cutting a small slit into the paper with my paper knife, carefully avoiding piercing the wood. To remove stubborn areas of paper, I dab them with warm water and then scrape them away. Contact is particularly stubborn, and I have to yank and pull to remove it. But eventually, bananas and pajamas go running down the stairs and out of the house. I decide to keep small squares of the wallpaper as a memento. I cut them out and glue them into my journal. I lightly sand back the walls begin painting. As I paint, I come to know the house more intimately. I observe little things that make me ask bigger questions. For when I discover that various architectural features were built at different scales. And this made me wonder, who was the house built for? The previous occupants must have been tall enough to reach the doorknobs, and yet walked with tiny steps. What do you think, Wonder Weavers? Who do you think lived here before? Now that the walls are done, the rather plain-looking house is ready to be made a home. I'm curious now, Wonder Weavers, do you also journal about your miniature making process? Or perhaps you share your process on social media, and if you do, please, I invite you, share your links with us below. I would love to learn more about you and what you do. In the meanwhile, I hope you stay well, take care, and don't forget to play. Ciao.